A very warm welcome to the latest edition of the AFC Champions League. We are in northern Iraq in the city of Erbil to see Air Force Club, the runners-up of the Iraqi League 2 seasons ago and the current Cup winners, up against the runners-up of the Iranian Pro League or the Persian Gulf Pro League, Sepahan, at the Franco Hariri Stadium. Beautiful conditions for both teams. It's a long way to try to emulate Rara as the defending champions of the AFC Champions League, but you've got to start somewhere. And this is a group in which some of the big names, Al-Ittihad and AGMK from Uzbekistan, are in this 14 group. The top two teams will go through to the round of 16. And with the big spending Saudis clearly favourites to take one of those places, then a winning start is absolutely essential for both of these teams. Air Force have got the home, in inverted commas, advantage. Sepahan, though, are good on the road and have made a perfect start to their campaign. They are top of the Iranian League with 4 wins out of 4. And it is a brand new start for Jose Moraes, whose team lost out in the league last season by just a single point. And they are hoping to prove that they can go all the way, or a long way, in the AFC Champions League. Conditions just about perfect. 29 degrees, low humidity, a little bit of a cooling wind as well for the teams. Not strong enough, though, to impact the game itself. And a lovely atmospheric venue. It's not a full house, as you can see. You wouldn't expect it to be. This being a couple of 100 kilometres north of Baghdad, which is where Air Force normally have their team. But their ultras have made the journey north. And the team who won the AFC Cup on 3 occasions are looking to make it out to the group phase of the AFC Champions League for the first time. With backing like that support, don't be surprised if they do actually achieve it. However, they do have a significant challenge ahead of them, as Sepahan, as I said, are going through a bit of a metamorphosis. They are changing the whole concept of the club. They're looking at what's happening in Saudi Arabia and the money that's going on there, and they can see that Asian football is growing and growing and growing and getting more and more publicity around the world, and they want to be very much a part of that. They made it all the way to the final of this competition in 2007 before losing that final. So they are a team with a tradition and reputation, and they are trying to add to that reputation. But it starts here in northern Iraq. The familiar strains of the AFC anthem will be heard all around Asia over the next 3 months or so as the group phases get underway. We can expect plenty of big names, plenty of shocks, plenty of fabulous goals, and plenty of organisation as well. This is the AFC Champions League. This is Group C. This is Air Force Club from Iraq taking on Sepahan from Iran. Chinese match officials leading us into the centre of the pitch. Big day for them as well. Television cameras are positioned not on the main grandstand at this stadium. It's a lovely quaint stadium. There's one big grandstand over on one side and a smaller grandstand where all the VIPs and the dignitaries and the television cameras are on the other. So it's a long walk for the Chinese crew and the teams, just to add to the nerves ahead of match day 1. Sepahan, 4 wins out of 4 in the Persian Gulf Pro League. They welcome back after injury here a player who's not played at all so far this season, said Mohamed Karimi, the central midfielder and captain. That's a bonus for them. As for the Falcons of Air Force, well, they've got a fine signing as well in 75 Kapu Manterek. who will start up front alongside the teenager Ali Jassim Al-Aibi. I'll give you the team lineups as well, but it's a big opportunity for some of the younger players at Air Force Iraq. It's a completely different side to the one that dominated in the AFC Cup, and they struggled a little bit when they made the transition to the AFC Champions League. But with Human, a new signing, a definite threat, creative player, they will look on this as an opportunity. This is the team that Air Force will have. They've got Mohammed Shakir in goal. Coach Ayob Odesho in his 4th time as captain of, as coach of Air Force. Actually, the goalkeeper is different to the official team news that we got. There is indeed the goalkeeper, Mohammed Hamid. So slight error on the graphic to get us underway. In the heart of midfield, you'll have the Ghanaian Samson Aduku, the number 14. He'll be alongside Franco Achoy, the Togolese central midfielder, and they'll be trying to provide the base for Human Tarek and Al Jassim and co. Tarek is the captain. Match referee is Ma Ning, 44-year-old from Fusin. He's got a bit of a reputation. 29 yellow cards and 4 red cards he's handed out in his last 7 matches, so no nonsense from the match official, Ma Ning. As for Sepahan, Yazmand is a very, very good goalkeeper. And in the heart of midfield, as I say, Mohamed Karimi returned to the side. Nilsson Jr. is the centre-back alongside Mohamed Danaskar. Just 2 changes from the side that made it 4 wins out of 4 in the league. And that means Farsad Kayan coming in on the left of midfield, joining Karimi in midfield. 5 substitutions allowed. New changes this season in the AFC Champions League. It's 5 foreign players plus an AFC registered player available on the pitch at any given time. As you can see, Saad Abdullah Mir giving a little bit of a boost to his players. This is an opportunity. Uman Tarek is the captain on the pitch, but the voice is very much Saad Abdullah Mir of Air Force Iraq. Keepers, Payan Nizamand. Just waiting for the official countdown. And then we will be underway. Match day 1 of 6 in the group games. Each team plays each other home and away. Al-Ittihad, the strong favourites in this group, of course. AGMK of Uzbekistan are also playing in this group. It's just a little bit ahead of their times, and AFC are particular in getting all matches kicking off simultaneously whenever possible. As we see Kayan, who's returning to the side after a little spell out through injury, his first appearance of this season, having not played in the domestic game at all. Great atmosphere. There is nothing better than floodlights and the green baize pitch. Just shrug of the shoulders from Marning. Been a FIFA referee since 2011, so 12 years at the very top level. And we are underway. Group C of the AFC Champions League. Air Force Club from Iraq in the blue versus Sepahan. And immediately a long ball runs safely through to Payam Nizamand in goal. Good with the ball at his feet is Payam. Not particularly there though. The man playing on the left-hand side. I'm expecting him to have an attacking role, although as his age has got on, he's dropped a little bit deeper. He'll be up directly against Farsad Kayan. Mahmoud Mashan with the throw-in for Air Force. When they won the AFC Cup, were a team that ground results out, very much dependent upon strong defence. They need a little bit more than that, and that's the reasons why they've signed the likes of nice ball spun out wide. First involvement for Ibrahim Bayesh. He can play as a left winger, but operating on the right-hand side of the defence. Abdul Hakim just in front of him. That's good play by Ibrahim, and he's forced a problem. And Sepahan, well, nearly architects of their own downfall there, and it's eventually cleared. Now Zakipur. Second chance for Daneshgar to make the clearance. This is a little bit more successful. Saad Abdul-Amir orchestrating things from the heart of midfield. He really is an important member of the team. Long ball over the top, looking for Samson. Goalkeeper Payan. And they're going in, starting in a much more attacking role, I think, than we expected. Leading the line, they have changed the team quite radically over, well, since their FA Cup win over Erbil in August. Nice play by Mohamed Javad and Karimi. A bit short that was, and Daneshgar a little bit hurried in his clearance. It nearly turns into a good one, and Milad forces the error from the right back, Ibrahim Bayesh. Marais, the Portuguese coach of Sepahan, really is trying to put a winning culture into the club. It's a good near post header, and there's a little incident just off the ball. Referee very keen just to see if there's a little bit of afters there on Ruslan Hanoun. I think he's okay. It's just a clash. Ruslan goes down under the giant figure of Sharia Maganglu, who's a big man who leads the line for Sepahan. Ruslan happily recovered. He's centre back alongside Mohamed Karim. Pulling back there on Aduko. I think that the arms were flailing. This will tell us. Well, he's certainly leading with the arm. Gobani it was who was just caught, and it's a talking to no more for Samson Aduko. Go back to Payem. Goalkeepers all over the world adopting this position almost as an extra centre-back when in possession. Ibrahim under pressure from Milad. Ibrahim Bayesh has done well. Played the ball into Abdul Hakim. Abdul Hakim's done well. Daneshgar wasn't the most authoritative there, and Nelson Jr. helped him out. Lovely flick from Mohamed Javed. Ibrahim. Nielsen. Not the most authoritative clearance, and it's just been picked up there by Abdul Hakim. In this early first 6 minutes or so, nerves from both teams. Defensively, Sepahan been a little bit lax. Ibrahim goes down the line. He and Milad Zakipor are going to see plenty of each other this afternoon. Flick tries to pick out Shariat. Mohamed Gobani coming down from a central midfield position. He's the holding midfielder, Gobani. Shariat Magamlu uses upper body strength to maintain possession. And down the line looking for Reza Azadi, who's in a fine run of form in scoring goals. Is Reza, plays in wears the number 5 but plays in the number 10 role. The most advanced of the attacking 3 midfielders. There's a younger Jassim El-Aibi, just 19 years of age, operating down the left-hand side of that front 3 for Air Force. Ibrahim. Gosh, there's no time in there at all, is there? Scrapping away. Right then, Al-Jassim, chance to run at his man. Al-Jassim! Fine shot, stings the palms of the goalkeeper, and that's an excellent save. Stood tall, but how about that? Al-Jassim El-Aibi. Still only a teenager, but confident to cut inside. Maybe needed to keep that one on the floor, went for power rather than for placement. And he's not far away from that corner when it came in. So a bright start from Al-Jassim, a bright start from the Air Force club. That corner is whipped in by Ibrahim. Plenty of power, can't go either way. He's predominantly right-footed, Al-Jassim. Reza Azadi. Sharia in the middle. Back flick. And that shoot by Ruslan Hanoun makes the clearance. Once again, Payan. Daneshka. Hoisted forward. Sharia, the long ball is always an option with the big man there. He's mobile, but he's very good in the air, will hold the ball up. Again, looking for Aduko. Marshall. Abdul Hakim wanted the throw in, didn't get it. Milad. Daneshka. And there's IRN. Just clipped on the ankles by Human Tarek. Going for the ball, says the 75-capped Iraqi international. To be fair, I think he's got a point. Certainly a lot of the ball first, but an awkward little fall. Zakipor and Ibrahim once again have a little contest that Ibrahim wins. Right, it settled down a little bit after a frantic opening 5 minutes. Air Force club with the best chance. A long way, Al-Jassim. Here's Al-Jassim. To Abdullah Mia. Beautifully done. Abdul Hakim gets the cross in and the attempted volley from Aduku. Yes, slammed over the top by Saad Abdul Amir. Hoisted forward by Milad, picked up by Achu. Achu once again, surrounded by three, a little nudge in the back. Nice idea from Reza Azadi. He's not going to get away with that one. Kofi Achu. Great skills there. Little drag back in the midst of three yellow shirts. Ibrahim. Again, Abdul Hakim not getting the decision he wanted. He thinks there's a foul there, not once but twice. He was desperately trying to get to his feet, but Milad Zakipor wasn't allowing him to do that at all. Cool and confident in possession. Has to stretch a little bit there. Nice little quick movement of the ball. Wasted long that one to Sharia, but the way he was going to make that. Wilson Jr. is across the clear. Brazilian dominant at centre-back, likes to play out from the back. Can also advance forward as Manning makes it clear to Ibrahim that he should take his throw-in from the correct place, and Ibrahim then throws it directly to Nielsen. Karimi. Ramin Razain. Karimi. Just inviting the challenge there from Samson Aduku. Most controlled football we've seen from Sepahan. Karimi left that one a little bit short. Mohamed Javed. Out wide to Ramin Razain. And then it's got Kayan. Good work from Uben Turek, and then the foot was high from Reza Azadi. Genuine attempt to get the ball, nothing really wrong with that. Referee, though, having a word with Reza. Uben Turek's was raised. It's this one that was the penalty. Didn't quite catch Mohamed Karim. The experienced coach not happy. It's his fourth time in charge of the club. First one in 1996. So he's been involved with Air Force Club for nearly all of his professional coaching life. By Mohamed Javed. He's very keen to get in the players' faces to make sure they know he's in charge. Held off by Nilsson. Samson Duku, he'll want the team to play the ball into him, into the space. He's quick. If it's played up into the air, he's not likely to win the aerial challenges. Let's have the best ball out once again by Payem. Right then, Abdul Karim. This time, what can he produce? We can find Al Jassim. He switched onto this right-hand side. Really, very mature for a teenager, Al Jassim. The best chance of the match so far, created it himself. And Karim goes back to his goalkeeper, and this is Hamoud Mashan. Hamoud looks long, easily picked out by Ramin. Gobani. Gobani is the muscle in the heart of the Sepahan midfield, and Karimi the artisan. Here's Gobani. He's the man who drops into centre-back when the full-backs get forward. Payem's ball, once again, is not the best. Sharia, though, is helped by Reza Azadi. That's good tackling back by Abdulhamir. Abdul Karim. Chance to take on Milad, and Milad does a fine job. Abdul Karim not had much joy from the Sepahan defence in this opening 17 minutes as Karimi. Well, I think he was looking to play in Ramin Rezaïn, but he hasn't had a lot of game time this season. Sepahan will be very, very happy to welcome Karimi back. A respected Iranian international. Hamid takes his time. Zakipor. Very confident. The best ball into Zakipor. Nielsen decides just pump it forward. That's the best way to do it. Picked up by Franco Achu. Mohamed Karim. Nowhere to go for Ruslan Hanoun, so goes back to his goalkeeper and hoists it forward. And normally meat and drink for Sepahan. Down the left-hand side, hasn't had opportunities to get into any kind of attacking position. Samson Duku onto Tarek by Ibrahim. And Abdul Karim wants a better service than that. Number 77. Plenty of individual battles making themselves known in this opening 20 minutes. Just the one real chance. Again, long ball back to front from Nilsson Jr. So here's a target. And Tarek hoists that forward. Daneshka. Helped out by Ramin Rezaïn. Daneshka. Ramin, good little dummy. Azadi, there is Azadi once again. Zakipor and Abdul Karim come together once again, and again it's Milad Zakipor who wins. A bit of a smile between the two. Good strong defending. Karimi. Daneshka. Things on, happy to go back to Payem. Nielsen. See how Samson was looking to close him down, not wanting Nielsen to get time on the ball. Our Air Force. Karimi. Lovely ball through the lines. And this is Ramin Rezaïn. Crosses in and well defended at the near post by Mohamed Karim. Penetrative passes coming in there though from Sepahan. And another opportunity. And again it's Mohamed Karim. He's got his body in the way. Samson will chase, but illegally clips the heels of Daneshka. There's no intent there, it's just he goes across the back of Mohamed Daneshka. Good return. Mangaloo trying to pick out the run out wide from Kayan. Clever from Tarek. Achu. Delamere. It was a centre-back, a difficult ball to deal with, and possession is gifted to Sepahan. Well, we're midway through this first half now. Air Force Club had the better of the opening 10 minutes, but Sepahan have got themselves a foothold in the game now without really creating anything. They're playing a lot better football, and they've got themselves a free kick here. Saad Abdullamir says it's shoulder to shoulder, but he's come definitely from behind Mohamed Javed. Right back, Ramin Rezaïn orchestrating this. There's some big fellas. Sharia, the number 70, is one target. Plenty of others that Air Force have to be careful of. And the flick header is a good one. And it wasn't one of the taller guys, it was Farshad Kayan who got the header in. And now look at this at the other side. This is Samson through on goal. Samson, big chance. Half blocked by the keeper and effectively blocked. Flag is belatedly up for offside. VAR is in use in the group phases here. And it did look like he would be offside, but the assistant referee kept his flag down. It's a good save in the end from Payem Niazman. He's not to know. That would have been tight though. That would have been an interesting one for VAR to have a look at, but the free kick has now gone the way of Sepahan, so a bit of a let-off for them there. Ibrahim and Mohamed Javed once again coming together. It's Mohamed Javed for Sepahan. Sakipor. Nielsen. Daneshka under pressure. And Payem. Guides it out to Ramin Rezaïn. Kayan in front of him. Kayan not happy that the ball hasn't come. He's not had much service. There's Farshad Kayan, the number 10, on the right side of the front three for Sepahan. To Gubani, and you can see Air Force happy to have Gubani have the ball. Achu driving forward. This is young Al Jassim. Al Jassim! Deflected in off Mohamed Daneshka. But you try taking that away from Al Jassim El Aibi. 26 minutes and the 19-year-old has given Air Force Club a flying start. Cuts onto his right foot. Yes, it does get a deflection. The wrong foot's by him. Well put away by Achu. But then the direct running inside Karimi. Bit of fortune, but hey, everyone needs a little bit of fortune. And if you don't have the strike on goal, you won't get those deflections. Goes in a race. Too thrilled. A couple of times the team have been caught on the breakaway. And this was at just the time when they were beginning to establish themselves in the contest. Now they've got to quieten the home crowd. Being beaten to the ball by Mashan. Solid defensively have Air Force Club. Back four protected by Saad Abdul Amir, who plays very much as a defensive midfielder, so it's almost a back five. Dink over the top this time. Ramin can get there. His cross isn't the worst, but Sharia went to the front post. The ball was played into the back post. Throw into Sepahan, but there is the youngster. Nothing like direct running. Unafraid, very happy to run at the experienced Karimi. To Ramin Razayi. Ball over the top, trying to look for Farshad. She won it and then gave it away. Zadi's not been able to get involved in the game much. Here he is though down the right hand side, and that may well have come off Reza. Ooh. The assistant referee disagrees, and Mashan is on his knees almost pleading with the assistant for the decision. And Tarek having words as well. I'm going to say I'm in agreement with them. All those 6-foot-plus players to aim for. Ball at the near post was very disappointing. Karimi, that's a better ball in. Oh, and it's come off a player and put in on the rebound. Daneshka. He was the one who challenged Mohammed Hamid first. And when the ball broke kindly to him, he reacted quickest. So Daneshka. Now VAR will have a check on this. We won't have any real insight, but from the naked eye, there didn't seem to be an awful lot wrong with that, unless there was an offside from the original cross. Mohammed Hamid perhaps thinking that it's hit Daneshka's arm before it rebounded kindly to him. Certainly the central defender reacted very, very quickly. VR is checking the goal. It's an excellent response from Sepahan. We are in use for the first time in the group stages. And getting its first real examination here. Mohamed Daneshka hoping to atone for the deflection that enabled Air Force Club to take the lead originally. It's a long goal check. Sympathies are with Marning. Not a lot he can do other than wait for the decision. His on-pitch decision is to award a goal. The longer these delays happen, the more you feel that there might be something wrong with the original strike. Daneshka is the man who reacted very, very quickly. And the goal is good. From the naked eye, it looked good. The VAR check is complete, and Sepahan have got a rapid response. It's a good ball in from Kayam. Maybe that's what they were looking at, that there was a hand on that moment. Certainly onside, and no, it's off the body. But then is he offside? That's an interesting one. Ooh. Right then, second chance, it comes out to Mohamed Javed. Could have been two checks going on there in the VAR decision. Number one, a handball. Number two, was he offside? And the ball rebounded back to him. The goal has been awarded. We are one apiece. And Sharia Maganlu is the man injured. Still the complaints are going on. You can see Mohammed Hamid is convinced that it's come off a hand. Warmish night, just under 30 degrees, so opportunity for the players to take on some liquids. There's number one, but he's not offside. It wasn't Nilsson who was offside. That's the first check. Well, Nilsson was certainly going for the ball. Second check could have well been for hands. I'd love to know what they went through. There's a third possibility of an offside when the ball rebounded back to Daneshka. It's all irrelevant now. The goal was given. Sepahan are level. Saria Muganlu is hobbling over to the sideline, but I'm sure he'll recover. So there's nothing there, but it's this ball that I've got in mind. Is that offside? Because he's off the field of play, then he comes back on. There's only one player between him and the goal. Interesting. Anyway, one each. Again, Abdul Hakim having a tough time. Sees the free kick. Tempers frayed in the Air Force Club ranks just at the moment. Yellow card for Ibrahim, who needs to be careful. See, he's losing his temper just a little bit. It's a good defensive header. Yellow card for Ibrahim Bayesh. He's converted to fullback from left winger. Spent much of the previous 2 years playing out on the left-hand side of a front three. Milad, genuine fullback. He should forward. Asadi and Ibrahim. Kofi. Mashan down the line, caught late, free kick. Air Force Club. 1-1, probably a fair reflection of the game. Jassim have been very, very bright for Air Force as they started well. Sepahan were coming back into it. The Air Force goal was a little bit against the run of play. So the Sepahan equaliser probably deserved. 6-3 in terms of fouls. Payem in goal. He'll distribute it quickly outside to Ramin Rezaïn. Here's Karimi. Now then. Also Kayam set up the goal onto Asadi. Trying to put it square, instead pulled it back. Ibn Tarek onto the goal scorer, Al Jassim. Al Jassim, clever play from him. There's great support for Mashan. Karimi takes control onto Daneshka. Has shifted over to this right-hand side now. Ibrahim. A very forceful refereeing. There were 5 or 6 stern blows of the whistle. Sekipo, no doubt what he's got to do, and I'm wondering if Air Force Club have actually changed their formation just a little bit. Ibrahim is certainly playing in a far more advanced role. It's Kofi. For handball against Milad Zakipo. There is Ibrahim in that more advanced role. He's blocked off. Sharia. Like a back three for Air Force at this stage, with the wing back roles being taken by Ibrahim and Ruman. Long ball over the top though, Kavan, lovely little ding to Asadi. Oh, Reza Asadi is in great goal scoring form. He would have expected to have hit the target there. Here's the goal from a different angle for Al Jassim. He came on 26 minutes, and here's the other one. Yeah, he's got to be offside, you know, Daneshka. I'm not sure if that secondary offside was tested. Yeah, it's Daneshka with the header. Kofi. Inside in midfield. Abdul Karim loses out. Kofi wins it back. Samson. Listen. Nielsen Jr. Milad. Both teams certainly going for creating opportunities, playing nice football. Both aware that a win is It's like gold dust in this group. Lovely ball over the top for Abdul Karim. Good goalkeeping from Payam right to the edge of his penalty area. Just that one yellow card to Ibrahim Bayesh of Air Force Club. 1 goal apiece. Al Ittihad and GK, the other teams. Right then, Ramin. 2 in the penalty area. Ramin looks for Asadi, who's stretching. Sharir gives Ramin a dirty look, but it was a good ball back, and Reza Asadi just unable to stretch enough. But when he gets forward down that right-hand side, he is a danger. Difficult to control on the stretch for Asadi, but a big chance that one for Sepahan. Noticeable, it was the space created by the change in formation for Air Force Club into the space that had previously been occupied by Hamoud Mashan at full back. Now he's a centre back, so space to exploit. Ayan, Ramin. The target.
Hey, you keep me. Hey, open your eyes.
Quite sure the Chinese match officials will understand the English. Open your eyes. Maybe they will. Ramin back to Daneshka. Inadvertent scorer of both goals, although I don't think the first will be credited as an own goal. Jassim Alaibi definitely claiming that one. Daneshka though claiming the second. Lovely ball into space. Sharia. Mohamed Javed. Nicely done by Saad Abdul Amir. Kofi. Tarek into the goal scorer, Al Jassim. Goal scorer and genuine threat. If he can get one-on-one with his fullback, twice now he's gone inside. Clever enough there just to lay off when he's under pressure. Karim onto Kofi. Abdul Karim, nowhere to go. Al Jassim finds a little bit of space. And that's good play. Human Tarek. Samson does well to win the throw in there. The ball was a little bit too far ahead of him. Daneshka concedes the throw. Jace. It's a time added on at the end of the first half. Just 2 minutes. It's been a fast-flowing game. Gobani. Nice little touch. Milad hoisted forward. Asadi helps it on to Mohamed Javed, who can't keep it in play. Been a little bit peripheral, Mohamed Javed. To have had more chance to run at the fullback Ibrahim Bayesh, particularly as Ibrahim's on a yellow card. But Karim misses out. Karimi's header for Sepahan. Little push from Saad Abdul Amir. And a last chance perhaps for Sepahan to cause a problem or two for the Air Force Club. Air Force Club based in Baghdad, but playing here in Erbil in the north of the country. From Sepahan. 5 yellow shirts, high line. Rami hoisted towards the back post. Sharia gets the header. Asadi! Saved by the goalkeeper Hamid. Asadi's volley was top draw. How about that on the turn? Punches it clear. Was it Daneshka looking for a second goal? This is terrific from Asadi. And then the second save is good as well. And it's a positive end to the first half for Sepahan, in which they've probably been the better side. They went behind in the 26th minute to a Ali Jassim goal. But they managed to get themselves an equaliser within 4 minutes when Mohamed Daneshka was on hand to score after a goal that was examined by the VAR officials. Still, Hamid is determined to say that there was a handball on the goal that was conceded by Daneshka. I don't know why he's pointing at the referee. There is VAR for that as well. So plenty to talk about, plenty for the coaches to have a think about. Air Force Club changed formation to try and counteract Sepahan through into the game, but at half-time in Erbil, it is Air Force Club Iraq 1, Sepahan from Iran 1.
Guys, excuse me. From MC to LGC. دكتور صلاه روح طلعها يا روح طلعها خلاص خلاص تعال يا اخوي جاي مين قاعد يا يلا شباب يلا شباب شباتن شباتن
A very warm welcome back to Erbil in northern Iraq. This is the AFC Champions League Group C clash between Air Force of Iraq in blue and Sepahan from Iran. 1-1 it is at half-time. We had a shot there of the goal scorer, Jassim, the 19-year-old. A fabulous strike it was in the 26th minute, but within 4 minutes, Mohamed Daneshka had equalised for the visitors, and they fully warranted that equalising goal. We had the better chances in the second half as well, in the second part of the first half, with Mohamed Hamid in fine form to put aside a couple of excellent shots, one from Reza Asadi, and then the follow-up from Daneshka, who was looking for a second goal. And there is the goal scorer of the equaliser. Plenty of controversy surrounding it. There were claims that there was a handball. There was an indication he could have been offside, but VAR had a good long look at it. I think they looked as a potential offside against Nielsen Jr. as well, and VAR in use in the AFC Champions League for the first time in the group stage as well. They decided that it was a legitimate goal, and so we are all square at half-time. Sepahan just edging possessional stats, 57% to 43. They had 6 shots to 5. This is a pretty even contest, well refereed by China's Ma Ning, 44-year-old from Fujian province. Just a quick look on any changes from either of the teams as they come out for this second half. This is the first of 6 match days in the AFC Champions League between now and December. Al Ittihad and AGMK are the other teams in this group, and it is Sepahan in the yellow who get us underway in the second half of this AFC Champions League Group C clash in Erbil. 1 apiece. Jassim on 25, Daneska on 31, the goal scorers. Sharia getting involved. He's been a bit of a handful, the number 70, with Asadi getting close to him. They did improve as the half went on, did the visitors from Iran. Let me just run through the teams. Also, well, a change of formation since kickoff. So their back 3 is Hamoud Mashan, number 44, Mohammed Karim and Ruslan Hanoun. Right wing back will be the number 8, Ibrahim Bayesh, who picked up a yellow card in the first half. Franco Achu in midfield alongside Abdullah Mir. And up front you've got Al Jassim on the left, the goal scorer. Abdul Karim, the Yemenis, with that cross on the right. And Ghana's Samson Aduku through the middle. Good cover there coming in from Mohammed Karim. Ruslan Hanoun, for the second time today, has gone down holding his face. Does tend to lead with his arms, the Sharia of Sepahan. Big, strong, tall, strapping centre forward. Uses the arms for leverage, but that can cause inadvertent problems. Except this one is a clash of the head with Reza. The Sepahan, the 11. You've got Payam Niazmand in goal, a back 4 of Ramin Rezaïn, Mohamed Daneska, Nielsen Jr., the Brazilian, and Milad Zakipur. The holding midfielders are Mohamed Gobani and Syed Mohamed Karimi, who's had a quiet return to the first team. Reza Zadi plays at number 10. Farsad Ahmedzadeh, otherwise known as Kayan, who set up the goal, he plays on the right. Mohamed Javed plays down the left. Sharia Muganlu leads the line. Noon is feeling the pressure just a little bit. The apology comes from Reza Asadi. He's okay though. Air Force will be back, and Asadi gives the ball back to Hamoud in goal. Nice venue, good playing conditions, pitch is in good nick as well. Good game of football so far. For both of these teams though, the results will be more important perhaps than the performance, although you can take some consolation if you put in a good performance and not win. The results, especially when you've only got 6 games, only 2 games go through, 2 teams go through, results are important. Kofi. Gosh, he's a big, strong man, isn't he? Asadi. Looks for Mohamed Javed. Javed can't keep it in play. It's been a little bit disappointing, Javed, not being able to get on the ball. case in point there, he ran narrow when the obvious way to go was outside. Mohamed Hamid with the goal kick. 5 changes allowed. No extra time, of course, because it's a league game. And we're allowed to have 6 foreign players, 5 foreigners plus 1 AFC. In any squad, there's a bit of naughtiness there from Abdul Karim, and Nilsson Jr. does his bit for international relations. And first Samson, and then the belligerence of Abdul Hakim. Daneshka. Quiet opening 5 minutes of the second half. Had that break, of course, for the slight injury, so effectively kicking off again now. Here's Daneshka. There is space there. Now they've changed to a back 3. Uman Tarek gets the foot in there, but he's not naturally defensive-minded, Uman Tarek. Lemire playing in the heart of that midfield. Mohamed Karim is the sweeper or the centre man. Lemire the protection just in front. Closing down that time a lot better from Mohamed Javed. Ibrahim Bayesh picked up the only yellow card of the first half. Seemed to lose his head for a 5-minute spell, but looks to be a little bit calmer now. Up 4 by Gobani. Could run out for a goal kick. Saudi is pushed into the advertising hoardings. Good strong defending, good aggressive attacking. Huge kick by Hamir, but that's meat and drink for Nilsson. And Abdul Hakim surely was dragged back there, doesn't get a decision again. Not a lot has gone his way. And that Zakipur down the line. Be a throw into Air Force Club. Ibrahim Bayesh. Samson, Ibrahim. So a little bit aimless from Air Force Club. They've not really got their act together in this opening 7 minutes of the second half. To be fair, neither of Sepahan. Maybe Milad Zakipur can change things. Nilsson Jr. Ramin did well to get a cross in. Kofi under pressure. He's been very good in possession as Kofi. This is Ibrahim. He's playing on the right wing back position. Loses out to Javed. That's better from Javed, and then a misplaced pass from Javed as he tried to play in Sharia. We're approaching that time, an hour or so approaching in the game where the coaches begin to think of changes, how they can change things. Air Force have already changed tactics. Kurbani helps it forward. Sharia. Didn't get enough purchase on that. After break to Ramin. Karini helps it up. Sharia with time. Kofi was in quickly. And that Zakipor brought down. Kofi actually got the work of Zakipor defensively, and he's tried to get forward as well. Syed Karimi. To 9-9, tries to play in Ramin. Zade using out there, and go all the way back to goalkeeper Payem. Hoist it long. Actually happy to let that go on, but it'll break to Ahmed Zadeh. Ahmed Zadeh takes on Ibrahim Bayesh, and Bayesh does brilliantly. That's really good defending by the wing back, and he wins the foul as well. And Zakipor penalised for that challenge, but it was the earlier work from Ibrahim Bayesh that had really got the crowd on his side. Togo midfield, and now Samson would have been onside. A long way out, and from one end to the other. Still 11 minutes gone, and this second half hasn't really taken shape still. Ruslan and Hamid tried to start things off once again. Mahmoud Mashan given a difficult ball by his goalkeeper. Did well. Abdullah. When they won the AFC Cup, of course, they had the reputation for being solid defensively, not giving things away. The personnel are different, but the attitude is similar. Abdullah though tries to go forward with Kofi. Ibrahim. Abdul Karim. Placed by Zakipor. Ibrahim. Kofi. Good running from Al Jassim. Right then, Ibrahim's cross. Too many yellow shirts there. And Javed comes away with the ball. Little turn of pace from Javed. Excellent defensive work once again by Achu. Abdul Amir. Now this game's picking up a little bit. Good spell of possession from Air Force. And the crowd getting behind the home team. They made a journey north. They have one or two fans in Arbil, but predominantly they're a Baghdad side. Mashan back to his goalkeeper. Air Force 1, Sepahan 1. Mohamed Karim. Mashan looks for movement ahead of him. Abdul Hakim beaten to the punch. Once again, Kofi mops up in midfield, looks for Samson. That was an important clearance. Mohamed Daneshka just stretching to make the clearance, quickly taken by Ali Jassim. And strong enough to hold off the challenge, Jassim. Do like the look of this kid. Kofi. Samson is looking for the ball over the top to use his pace. Abdullah Mia. Ibrahim showing that he once was a winger. Tries to play in Samson. And that's come off Milad. The flag is up for offside. I think against Samson earlier on in the move. So Duku has had a difficult time. Got free in the first half, did Samson Aduku. As you can see, yeah, it's a good yard offside. Good decision. Once it's cleared, and the assistant referee raised his flag. Ball's gone against Ramin Rezain. Maninga's kept a firm grip on this game. Stamped down very early on in the first 10 minutes on anything like foul play, and I think he's earned the respect of the players. As you can see, not a particularly dirty match, just 15 fouls in all. The line looks once again for Samson Aduku. He's found it difficult. The ball's played into his feet. He's got a giant centre-half behind him. Playing down the channels. Oh, that's given away by Daneshka right then. Ali Jassim, Daneshka atones for his error. And Ramin gets a knock from Human Tariq, an accidental one. Ali Jassim, his right foot. He's the scorer of the opening goal for Air Force Club, although it did take a deflection off Daneshka to deceive Payam Nizamand in the goal, but Sepahan equalising through the aforementioned Daneshka. This time by Mohamed Javed. A lot of movements up front for the backmen to aim for. To see his pass intercepted. Samson once again second. I think with strikers, so long as they keep making the runs, something will drop for them. They'll get an opportunity at some stage. With passes like that though. Recovery from Kareem. Here's Kofi. Again, clever use of the ball by the Togan. Ali Jassim. Ibn Bayesh. Lovely ball and good running from Bayesh. Can he get the crossing? The answer is no. Abdelamir might. Fine headed clearance from Daneshka. Kofi. Again. Good alertness. He's had a fine game, was Kofi actually in the heart of midfield. There he is once again. Giving the ball away, and he's been in some very tight spots. Ruslan. Abdelamir dropping nice and deep. Wants to start the moves. Abdul Hakim. Turn from Kofi. Samson wanted the ball into his feet. Kofi couldn't pick him out. Abdul Karim finds Ibn Bayesh. Good forceful run by Ibrahim. Trying to play it into Ali Jassim once again. And a foul there by Samson. Quick to apologise. So there, Gulbani was just in the referee's ear saying that's his third foul, which it is. Milad. Driving forward, Milad. Looking to play in the side, he didn't quite turn out that way. Covering when Milad went forward was Gobani. Gobani once again. Javed went for the give and go. Defence is very much on top in this second half. Approaching the 20-minute mark of the second half. Daneshka. No real pressure on the centre-back, so they can play it amongst themselves. And that's Zakipur. Eventually goes long. Zakipur had made the forward run. Once again, Nilsson. They go long, and that is an option. Sharia finds Asadi. Covering defender is Hamoud Mashan. Javed retains possession. Zakipur, referee gets in the way. Karimi, Zakipur onside. 2-1. Beautifully done. It's actually Gobani who's breaking forward from left back. He's normally the man who does the defensive covering. This time he's gone forward. Mohamed Gobani. Of offside. VAR will no doubt be checking it. Kofi thinks so, but no, he's timed that absolutely superbly. It's a lovely finish. Mohamed Gobani made the break, broke through the lines, and the deftest of finishers over the goalkeeper, Mohamed Hamid. And Sepahan have a lead that they deserve. Lovely goal. 66 minutes gone, and they've come from a goal down to lead. Well, what response will Air Force have to that? Certainly Sepahan had the best of the second part of the first half. Thought they could have gone in at half-time with the lead. Best and first chance they've created in this second stanza ends up in the back of the net. Now then. There's the substitution. Reza Shikari is on. Saadi is on the floor. Referee eventually decides to stop the game. It's an awkward one on his ankle. There are apologies once again. It's been a game played in a good spirit. There have been one or two incidents like that where there is clearly a foul, but it's accidental. It's as they land. There's a replay of the goal. No-look goal. Fabulous from Gobani. Ha! We love it as well. Mohamed Gobani not amongst those you would have expected to be popping up in the opposition penalty area. And changes being planned for Air Force. Attacking changes. Got some defending to do first. Mohamed Abdul Rahim, regular top scorer, is one of those who's being considered. Surprised he wasn't in the starting lineup. Changes are looming. Mohamed Abdul Rahim will be coming on, straight swap. Good friend for Samson Akudu. Abdul Hakim will also be being replaced by Gaif Maroufi, the Tunisian. At the other end, though, there's an opportunity for Sepahan to increase their lead. Good defending from Ruslan Hanoun and from Mohamed Karim. Hakim involved straight away. Disappointed not to get the start for number 88. Late high challenge. The man who's just come on, I think that might have been the reason why he didn't get a yellow card, and the fact he pulls his leg out of the way. It's good awareness from the Tunisian. Long ball over the top, and it might still break. Ahmad Zadeh tries a little chip, and Hamid had recovered his ground. Well, that's a routine long ball. Any touch there, and Hamid was in no man's land. Up at the other end, there's a chance. Abdul Karim, open goal for Kofi! Oh, and he's put it wide. Difficult for Kofi, but if that goes on target, Air Force are level. And it came from Payim coming out to the edge of his penalty area. Didn't need to. Oh, it's a whisker wide. Kofi thinks he's scored. Long kick. Good chase by the substitute. Payim. There's nothing wrong with that challenge by Ahmed, is there? And nothing wrong at all. And so close to an equaliser for Kofi. Abdul Rahim doing a terrific job, chasing a long lost cause. So a let-off for the Iranian runners-up of the league last year and current league leaders. And the foul has gone the way of Air Force. It's gone against Ahmad Zadeh. I like that from the referee. Potentially controversial, but explaining to Ahmad Zadeh exactly why he's made the call. Kofi. has been really good in the heart of midfield for Air Force. If anyone deserved an equaliser, it would be Kofi, but his team still trail by 2-1. Shaqiri trying to get involved for the first time. Abdul Rahim asking questions of Nilsson. Nilsson has the answer. Change in formation for Sepahan. Still a 4-2-3-1 with Asadi in the number 10 role. Change in formation either for Air Force. It's a 3-4-3 they adopted in the first half. Just change the personnel. Jassim. Side 8 shots to 5. Force in need of some kind of inspiration. Mahmoud Masham, the defender, being replaced. A far more attacking option. Kassim, attack-minded winger. Good ball from Kayan. Eased off the ball, and Ruslan Hanoun. It's been a lot of handshakes. There's another one there by Ramin Rezaim. As I say, it's been played in a good spirit as Ham tries the long ball. Abdul Rahim loses out to Daneshka. Back pass. No appeals by Air Force. Handball against Saad Abdullah. Kassim has dropped into a central midfield position, but he's going to be getting up in support of Abdul Rahim. As you can see, the shape of the team has changed a little bit. It's more a 4-1-4-1. Milad, that's confident defending, because Milad's Zakipur, he gave that up a little bit. It was a lovely little ball into him by Shaqiri. Human Tarek is being asked now to play as an out-and-out left back. Wouldn't be my personal choice for that position. I just prefer to see him going forward in a creative role. Abdul Rahim onto Human Tarek. Abdul Rahim just caught Gobani, the goal scorer for the second goal. He's been busy since he came on, Abdul Rahim. Human Tarek can try and orchestrate something here. Direct running gets a reward. Not going to be the slight of the touches, but it's enough to give his team a free kick in a difficult position to defend. Jassim, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue shirts to aim for. Goes to the back post where it's kept alive. Abdul Rahim also kept it alive, but now there's a shortage of numbers at the back, and that'll run harmlessly through for a goal kick. Gaith has moved into that right side of the defence in the absence of Hamoud Mashan. Abdurrahim. Nice give and go. Mohamed Kassim getting up front. Kassim. Abdullamir. See how the yellow shirts are all back. Good positions to defend. Not an awful lot of space for the blue shirts to play in. Abdullamir tries to find just a little bit of space. Here's Kassim. Darting little run to get forward. Ibrahim well shadowed. Barney doing the defensive work there. Comes out to Ruslan Hanoun. Jassim's forced that far back. Karimi does well. The free kick will go the way of Air Force, who take it quickly. Kassim. Karimi again penalised. Abdullamir gets on with it quickly. 9.5 minutes plus time added on for injuries, and there haven't been that many stoppages. Kofi Atsu. Another foul by Karimi. He needs to be careful. That's 3 in quick succession by Syed Karimi. Air Force aren't interested in that. They want to get on with the game. They're trailing by 2-1. Sepahan from Iran looking to get off to a winning start in Group C, AFC Champions League. Abdullamir looks wide. Finds Gaif. Kassim, lovely ball. This is Gaif. Gaif pulls it back and, second ball just rebounds off Abdulrahim to the goalkeeper Payem. Relief in the Sepahan rear guard. But that little give and go, and Gaif, well, it's 2 defenders who in the end caused the goalkeeper a nervy moment or two, and it's Ray Ramin who it comes off in the end. Abdulrahim just behind Mohamed Kassim. Kassim, lovely ball. It's well gathered by Payne. Well, the substitutions have certainly made Air Force a far more potent team going forward. Kayan on to Ramin. I think Sepahan would just like a little bit of keep ball, but they don't keep it for long. Kofi wriggles away from another challenge, looks outside, finds Ali Jassim. Ali inside to Abdulrahim, onto Kassim, onto his left foot. Kassim, always made a real difference since he came on. Always once on his left foot. That was the only space he really had to go for. It's really good defending by Gubani. Covers one side of the goal, limits the opportunities that Kassim has to aim for. Only 3 minutes gone. Encouragement from the home supporters. Worrying times for the away side, although they still lead by 2-1. It's not far wide, is it? And Payem isn't sure. Ibrahim keeps it alive. Kassim again. Kofi. Ibn Bayesh. That will be a corner kick. It's come off Nilsson Jr. And this is good pressure by Air Force. You can ill afford to drop points in your home games, particularly considering the strength of the other opponents in this group. Sepahan and Al Ittihad are probably the 2 favourites to go through from Group C. So Air Force have got to make as much use of home advantage as they can, even if home is not home. They're playing on the Arbil ground in the north of Iraq. Kofi's header will go through to the goalkeeper. He'll calm down. Abdul Rahim is lurking behind the goalkeeper, and Kofi, now that could be fatigue, or as you can see, the back of his boot was taken off. He's had a really good game, Kofi Achu. No malice, no foul actually there. It was just the landing from Kofi. And Marning has largely kept his hands in his pocket. Just the one yellow card handed out, which is not less. So Air Force tried to get away with a sneaky quick throw in from Human Tariq, as everyone was taking a little bit of a water break. In the end, sporting play by the youngster Al Jassim, showing the more experienced Tariq what he really should have done, because the stoppage was for an injury to Kofi. Gaif into Kofi. For once let him down. He's looking a little bit leggy at the moment, is Kofi Achu. Understandably so. He's had a flying game. Watching out for the future stars. Al Jassim Al-Aibi is one to look out for the Air Force club. There he is on the ball, scored the opening goal. He's had a fine match, but is at the moment on the losing end. Human Tariq tries to change things. Doesn't get the angle for the cross, and the cross doesn't come in. Thanks to good defensive work from Kayam. The clock is ticking. Human. Abdul Rahim. Fine effort under real pressure from Nilsson Jr. Suspiciously like a foul throw, but a good snapshot. He's had more impact in the 10-15 minutes he's been on than the disappointing Samson Aduku had throughout the whole period he was on the pitch. Game not over. Abdul Rahim gives the ball away. Ali Jassim finds the gap for Kofi. Kofi Achu. Human Tariq. Might break to Abdul Rahim. He wins it back. Al Jassim. Al Jassim again! Oh, you beauty! That is a wonderful finish by Ali Jassim Al-Aibi. His second goal. It is beautifully created, expertly converted, and we do have a young star in the making. Ali Jassim. But look at the give and go. Abdul Rahim deserves so much credit, and then lifts it into the top shelf. Oh, that is a fabulous finish. And for their attack-minded work in the last 10 minutes, no less than Air Force deserve. Oh, gets better each time you look at it. Now will they chase a winner? Just as the AFC star in the making graphic came up, so Ali Jassim shows us that he is a genuine star in the making, this kid. It's going to be a yellow card for delaying the game there for Nilsson Jr. Real credit to the Iraqi Cup winners, and they're chasing as well. Kofi, who was a whisker away from an equaliser earlier on, he's forced a throw-in. Nilsson diving header, gets the ball clear. Kayhan completes that clearance. Hamid launches long. Abdulrahim out to the superstar Ali Jassim. What more magic have we got from him? Good challenge coming in from Tarek. Here's the finish once again. Does it get the slightest glance off Daneshka for the second time? He took a bang to the nose just as he was trying to close down the right back Ramin Rezain just a few seconds ago. That'll be what this is about. Also a little bit of fatigue, I suspect, because he's run himself into the ground as well as the two goals. Kassim says, forget the nose, forget the hurt. Let's chase a winner in the remaining 4 minutes plus. There will be time added on for this injury stoppage. And Siavesh coming on. Siavesh Yazdani. Adel Yousefi. Karimi and Reza. You make way for them. Like for like changes once again, but there's a bit more space here for Abdul Rahim. Found by Kassim. Ali Jassim. Looks over to Ibrahim Payesh. This is out to Milad. They win it back from Kofi. Tries a little give and go with Kassim. He's been bright as well since he came on. Really attacking changes by Air Force. Really changed the complexion of this game, which seemed to be all heading Sepahan's way after Gobani's go-ahead goal. 3 minutes to chase the game. Abdul Amir. There's only one winner at the moment. Lovely turn, looks for Abdul Rahim. Nilsson. Anywhere will do. He's normally a lot more cultured than that, the Brazilian. Kofiachu. Just trying to change the angle of the attack. And Tarek will chase that. He's barged off the ball. It's a good defensive play. He's just come on. Got that defensive job to do. It's just a little moment, the inadvertent smack on the, was at the end of the nose or just on the top of the teeth. Right, is there a winner for Air Force? Mohamed Kassim. Oh, lovely shake of the hips, and Kassim. Puts the ball over the top. Georgie Haji used to have that little move, little dip of the shoulder, cutting it onto his left foot. There's the star as far as the home team are concerned. Air Force Club. Imalaibi. Sevesh into the foul, isn't going to get it. Uman Tarek is going to come forward into the final minute of the allotted time, but I suspect there might be a minute, possibly even 2 more to add on to that. Ali Jassim. Aria doing a good job defensively, exactly what his coach wanted him to do. Kofi. Just a few tired legs now for Kofi. Things coming in from Mohammed Kareem, who's been very strong defensively for Air Force. Nobody will find Air Force easy to play against. Now then, round the outside. There's no foul given. There was a swing on Ibrahim Bayesh. He's gone down. And referee Manning not at all interested. Totally unsympathetic as well. Ibrahim Bayesh has stayed down. Does look to be a little bit of contact, not that much. Oh, well, no. The referee is thoroughly vindicated. Gobani. We are into the 2nd minute of time added on to time added on. Ramin Rezain. Be it a really enjoyable game of football. It's finished 2 apiece. Uman Tarek captaining Air Force on his return to the club after a transfer, but there's the young star Ali Jassim El-Aibi. 2 goals for him. Equaliser in the 88th minute. I think a beauty after a wonderful build-up play with Abdul Rahim. Mohamed Gobani had scored the go-ahead goal just around about the 3/4 mark, and it looked like Sepahan would go on and take the victory, but some very good attacking changes by Air Force meant that they were fully on top for the last 15 minutes and thoroughly deserved their point from a 2-2 draw. Well refereed by Marning. He was helped by VAR with one of the goals, but Ali Jassim gets the hugs and the applause. It's a fine start in terms of entertainment, but will both teams look back on this at the end of the 6-match campaign and look on this as points dropped or a point gained? Entertaining, certainly, for match day 1. There will be tougher tasks ahead for both Air Force and for Sepahan, but it's finished here in Erbil, Iraq, as Air Force Club of Iran 2, Sepahan from Iran 2. Hope you've enjoyed the entertainment. Ali Jassim, the star man with those 2 goals, Daneshka and Gobani for Sepahan. Good night from Des Corkill. It's been enjoyable bringing you this AFC Champions League.